Hey peeps, locking down the truth with Marci Lock. So, one thought kept coming in my head today as I was getting my game on this morning, and it was, holy shit. Holy shit! My body was feeling it. My body felt trashed. And this is why it is literally, this makes me think about how it's literally moment by moment that you choose your life and your creation, and then it's just choosing to show up. So, you know, life shows up and life happens. The last couple nights I've gone to bed kind of late, and then stayed up doing my meditations and just not really knocked off, and intentionally stayed up doing some things, and then I realized how that affects me in getting up to create my day. And so then it's like, you know, my youngest had got up and had some nightmares, and you know, things happen, and I didn't necessarily get the sleep that I even intended to get. And it's like, even there's been times when I go to bed early the last couple nights, or you know, on time, and not falling asleep, and just things going on and things showing up, such as my youngest getting up, etc. And so then my intention was, oh, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna kick my trash. And I get up and my body's in a totally different experience. And instead of just looking at the stories and the excuses, it's how do I show up moment by moment. So today, even though I felt, you know, my body feeling trashed, or just like kind of, you know, feeling fogged over, that's the whole point and reason why I knew it was more important than ever for me to show up for myself. It was more important than ever for me to go into the behaviors and the actions of getting in tune with my body. And it doesn't have to look a certain way. That's where it's like, just choosing that I show up today is a success. And it's about focusing on hitting singles every single day that creates this life change for me. So the workout that I designed to do today was one that I'd consider would kick your trash. Like, it was short, sweet, effective, but it was a minute of busting it, high intensity, as fast as I can go, on an incline with my weight vest on the treadmill. And then I jump off after a minute, and I went to my stairs and just did some stair intervals for a minute. And then I run back to the treadmill and do the same thing, and repeated this like 10 to 12 times. So really that was like 20 to 25 minutes. But I mean, at first I was like, okay, you know, had the thought of not putting on my weight vest, but I'm like, no, you know, I'm stronger every day, and I'm strong. And I had to choose the thought that I'm strong. I start with the weight vest. I can always take it off. I can always take that mini break. And it's like, there's times when I was running on that treadmill and my intention was 1 minute full out sprint. And what I got to do was like, I'd have to jump off at 30 seconds, be like, whoo, whoo, whoo. And instead of me thinking, I can't do this, I'm tired, which literally was like kind of the conscious thought I realized in me. I was like, whoa, I had to consciously choose the thought, I got this, I'm strong, I got this, 20 seconds, and boom, focus on those last 20 seconds, bust out the rest of that minute, and then jump off. And so it's like taking it a thought at a time, taking it a moment at a time. And this is what I see so many people that start in my program, and they start understanding the belief systems that they've had, and the identity creations they've had, and the perceptions that they've had in life. And no wonder they're like, whoa, holy shit, no wonder I have the life that I have. I've created my life. But it can feel overwhelming by looking at how every single moment all of a sudden you become aware, and it feels overwhelming that all these things around you are like overwhelming you with how you unconditionally thought and how you unconditionally felt. And it's literally, they're like, it's like a moment at a time. I have to take my thoughts a moment at a time to change them. And I'm like, yeah, it is. It's true. Until as you keep building this new pattern, these new perceptions, you're planting a new seed for a new tree, a new belief, until you create new results in your life. And then these old beliefs and these old patterns, these old things fall away, and it becomes effortless. It becomes easier every day. And it's when I consciously saw today as, if I go into this action of giving myself the life that I want and doing this behavior, working out, I give myself freedom, because I'm more connected. I'm able to show up. And maybe I'm not the same Marci today that I'm like, woo, like super high energy, and I can tell my body's desiring some sleep and some extra recovery. So I get to either create balance, let some things go today, shift some things around, or I get to say, okay, tonight I get to go to bed early. I get to create and design my day and my life, but I still show up. And I still choose something's better than nothing that allows me in every single day, hitting singles, doing the actions that give me the life results that I want. So the power of choice every single day is yours to design your life and design your experience. And it's letting go of that bullshit story that it's go big or go home. That's bullshit. It's hit a single every single day. The big aha for my clients is, wow, I thought it was going to be a huge aha that shifted my life. And they have these ahas and moments where they catch these beliefs, they understand their root causes, their perceptions, and these are ahas, but they recognize that's not what creates a change. You don't just have a big aha and it suddenly shifts, because you're most likely where you sabotage and you create shit for yourself. The reason it changes is because you decide every single day to take the new action and take little bits of progression and hit singles every day to live a grand slam life. And that's the only way you get there. So this is Marci Lock reminding you, path choice is yours. Choose your best life. Go lock it down.